Hi there everyone, this is Kelly Gettelfinger with Always Stampin' Videos, and today I'm going to show you the baby wipe technique in my daily devotional. So this page here was done with the baby wipe smear, and this page was done with the baby wipe blot. These are names I'm coming up with because there is no name for them yet. And this page here was done with the baby wipe dot and also the baby wipe technique. So we'll start with the baby wipe technique and then we'll move on to the dot, the blot, and the smear. Okay? I'm going way back into my devotional so that we have a clean page to start with. You're going to need a plastic plate or something plastic to hold your makeshift ink pad. You're going to need baby wipes, obviously, and re-inkers from Stampin' Up! Or any re-inker, but I like Stampin' Up's vivid colors, and I also like how long Stampin' Up! Inks last on my makeshift ink pad. And then you're also going to need a stamp set. The baby wipe technique works best on a solid stamp. Let me just turn back really quick to the page that I showed you with the butterflies. And on this page here, this image is a line image, meaning you have to color it in yourself. And so I created with a foam the inside pieces and used those inside pieces with my baby wipe technique. So I'm going to use the Bubble Over stamp set from Stampin' Up! Today because it's the perfect image, because it's a solid image for the baby wipe technique. Alright, so let's get started. I'm using the colors Crushed Curry. This one is Powder Pink, Melon Mambo, Tango Tangerine, and Oud Olive. So I like to use at least 3 colors. 3 to 5 colors is perfect for me. You're going to take a baby wipe and fold it up so that it makes a little pad. Right? So I'm going to fold this in quarters like that, and then put it on my plate. And now I'm going to drop re-inkers into my baby wipe. Okay, I'll just do 2 or 3 at first, and then if I feel like I need to add more, I will. Alright, so this process is going a little slow. Hang with me. This part is really the only slow part. I probably should have done this before the video started, but yeah. Oh, and look, I got some on my desk. So let me show you what you can do with that if you happen to get some on your table or somewhere. Because these are classic inks, they won't usually stain, but I just picked it up with my baby wipe, and now I'm going to turn my page and I'm just going to add some color by blotting it here and there. Like that. I think that's good. So nothing goes to waste, right? And because it's a classic ink, it dries immediately, which is fantastic. Alright, we've got the powder pink here now, and because this is a lighter color, I'm going to just use it to sort of fill in lots of places. Okay, and then the last one, Crushed Curry, is the yellow, and again it's a lighter color, so I'm going to put it sort of on the inside areas. As well as the outside areas. Alright, so there is my makeshift ink pad, and now I'm going to take my stamp set, or my stamp image, I'm using the small bottle, and I'm going to ink that up. So I'm going to use this baby wipe just like an ink pad. I'm going to protect my page, the page of my devotional, because it usually won't bleed through, but like I said, these inks are really vivid, and depending on the thickness of your paper, it might. All right, and so now I'm just going to go tap up and down so that my image is covered with ink. And I'm slightly turning it here and there. All right. And then just stamp straight down, straight up. You want to clean your image each time that you ink. There we go. How cool is that? You can see if you can see that. I'll hold it a little closer to the camera. All right, but it doesn't stop there. Here's what's so awesome about the baby wipe technique. So I'm going to turn my page to the next, to the previous page, and I'm just going to take my makeshift ink pad and I'm going to lay it and tap it, pick it up, lay it, tap it, lay it, tap it, and I'll get more color with the, the harder I press, the harder I tap. But I like this, I like the way it's going, so I'm just going to keep it at that pressure. All right, there we have that. Now I've got one more thing to show you, actually two more things to show you. I love this technique because there's so many things you can do with it. All right, so here so that was the baby wipe blot, okay? So we have the baby wipe technique with stamping. This is the baby wipe blot. And then remember I showed you the baby wipe dot. And now I'm going to show you the baby wipe smear. Oh goodness, I've lost my page. Where was that? I already had it picked out because I knew exactly what I wanted to do. All right, we're just going to go with this one. All right, so this one I am going to protect my page. The baby wipe smear is taking your makeshift ink pad and just pulling it along your page, just like that. And if you want to pick up some of the other colors that maybe didn't pull, then just sort of focus on that area and press that area. So see, I wanted that pink to come in there. And that's it. That's the baby wipe smear. I'm going to come over here and do it on this side too. Again, I want to protect my other pages. And then I have one more thing to show you. I want some more pink in there. I'm trying to get that pink. There we go. All right, so one more thing now. One more thing with the baby wipe technique. Now that you have this messy pad with your baby wipe, when you let that dry overnight, it gets completely dry, and then you can take your framelits. These are Stampin' Up! Framelits and thinlits, and you can run them through the Big Shot or a die cut machine, and you can create different shapes from those beautiful colors. Is that not gorgeous? I love this technique. It's so fun and so easy. Look at that. They're so pretty. And now I've got shapes that I can glue down to my pages just like that. So there you have it, everybody. That is the baby wipe technique. And I hope you have a creative and blessed day.